It's 935 KDAY, of course, 90s hip hop. Back in the day, it's your girl CeCe Reverie. We got Suga Free in the studio with me.
What's up?
Hey, man, and we are talking about it this Sunday.
Damn right, me and Lil Rob, we finna throw down.
Oh, man, how does it feel? Have you performed with him before?
I got down with Lil Rob a few times.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind getting in the studio with Lil Rob.
That would actually be dope. Like,
That'd be
we
dope.
definitely need some black and brown. You know what I'm saying? Some
I'm
black
always
and brown
down
unity.
for that. I'm always down for that. I mean, we got some brown in, up in our crew. We got Casino. We got a couple of brown cats that's down with the bus clinic.
Cause the brown puts it down.
Cause the brown puts it down.
Speaking of brown putting it down, shout out to Reverie in the studio.
Hey, CeCe. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. I'm excited about you guys performing this Sunday in Pomona. Yeah. Carnival Nightclub is going down. Remember, doors open up at 7. The show starts at 8. So make sure you're all there on time. I got to tell my people because they love to be there late.
Mexican people.
Oh, it started at 8?
Look at yes.
It started
Sugar Free, make sure you're there at 8 o'clock.
Shit, I'm going to be late.
Okay. Rev, let me ask you, Sugar Free's in the studio right now. I know, coming up as an artist, you've bumped his music, you've rapped his lyrics. How does it feel, though? I want to talk to you as a female in hip-hop to be on the same stage as this West Coast legend. How does it feel for you?
It feels crazy. Of course, I bumped your music growing up like crazy. Everybody loves you in LA and, I mean, all over the world, man. And
right.
It's crazy to share a stage now, with people that I admire as artists and as just, West Coast icons. It's crazy. It's
right. Well, I take it that you're going to go on before me?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So I don't know if I can say this on
Go ahead,
radio.
say what you want. You're
okay.
Sugar Free.
All right, you got balls.
Hey! She is actually one of the dopest artists right now. Yeah, on my radar. Yeah, okay. Definitely. I love Reverie.
Whoa.
Get the crowd ready for you.
Okay.
They're gonna be.
All right, for sure. I'm gonna check that out.
Hell yeah.
Because we need that.
Okay, so
we need that.
Sugar Free, I'm gonna ask you this question. I don't want to ask you this question,
but go ahead.
But I'm a radio personality, and people want me to ask you this question.
Go ahead.
Shout out to my media blogger because he's the one that wants me to ask.
I'm all right. I'm all right. Okay, he's the one that wants you to ask.
Yeah.
Are you okay, I'm gonna look at him while you ask.
Yes. Sugar Free. Go ahead. Are you still a pimp?
Yep.
That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. It's all good.
And you know what? I find more joy out of pimping myself.
That's right. I love it.
You know what I'm saying? You get older and you learn new things.
Right.
I stand alone.
And speaking of getting older, learning new things, of course there's this new sound to hip hop. Just tell me some of the new artists that you're rocking with.
Some of the new artists that I'm rocking with? I really like Casino the G.
Okay, I gotta pick him out.
I really like Casino the G. Casino's from Norwalk. He's brown.
That's right.
And Casino tends to know a hit when he hears one.
How did you discover him?
Well, Black Tone used to have a hair shop, and right next door to Tone's hair shop was another barber shop.
Okay.
And the barber shop was owned by the Brown.
Mm-hmm.
And we just clicked up back in the day, and he grew with me, and I'm looking forward to working with him.
Oh, that's what's up. Now you want me? I definitely want to go and search this guy out now.
Yeah, Casino the G, and then Pomona Dirt, baddest cat that I heard yet.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? So I got my eyes on them two right now, and I just got a studio in Big Bear on the lake.
No way! Look at me and River what? A studio in Big Bear?
Yeah, so we going there right after this, and Casino will be there. And I would really like for you to meet him.
I do want to meet him.
And,
I mean, you're speaking this guy up. Now I got to search him out.
Yeah, Casino the G and Pomona Dirt. They have my attention right now. And I'm basically focused on myself. But they doing it right now. They got my attention.
And you are, it's been 20 years since the release of Street Gospel. So what's going on with that? Let us know, what new music you got coming out, Sugar Free. I know you're working on some new stuff. You're always working on some new stuff. I love it.
Man, I work every day.
Yes.
Every day. I'm a real MC. I don't just work on the weekends.
Yeah.
I work during the weekdays. I sit there, I study music, I research bands and artists and all this. Man, I must have watched about 15 documentaries within the past 2 days. And my music range is rock and roll, all kind of stuff.
As far as being an artist, what do you love most? Do you find more joy in producing or being the actual artist behind the mic?
Both.
Really?
Both.
Okay.
With an F. Both.
Okay. I feel that right there. Listen, I'm going to tell you another artist that I'm going to put on your radar right now. Reverie. You're going to peep her out on Sunday.
Reverie.
Killing it. Now, you travel so much. You're always overseas. Yeah. I was shocked that you were back in Cali because I'm like, I always see this girl. She's always everywhere overseas. Yeah. You've been moving fast this year. Since last year, to be honest.
Yeah, the past couple years of my life have just been crazy. And my career is just booming like at this crazy pace. Because for years, it was just a real small slope, and I was like, woo, it's going crazy. Yeah. It's going really good.
Isn't that crazy, like how you work so many years for that slope right there, just to happen like that?
Yeah, it's crazy. And like, it's so crazy, like how many people are barely finding out about me, like thinking I'm a new artist. And I'm like, I dropped my first tape like 8 years ago now. So now it's 2018, 9 years ago. So I've been grinding for years to get to this point, and this is only the beginning. Like, I'm trying to go all the way to the top. I'm gonna go all the way to the top. I'm doing it.
That's right.
It's going and
there
going,
And I love it because everything with her is like a grassroots. Everything's grassroots hustle with you.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. Now, let me ask you, because one of my questions is, and I told you, I was like, I'm gonna ask you this question. I'm curious, what is Satori Mob?
Satori Mob is my clothing line.
Okay.
And what Satori means, the actual word means sudden enlightenment. It's a Buddhist-derived term. I'm not Buddhist, but I like a lot of the teachings that Buddhism teaches, and basically, well, I've been trying to make a clothing line for years. I've been making clothes for about 5 years now or something like that. But for years, I've been deciding, like, what am I going to call my brand? Everyone has, like, their brand. Like, Sand is the Sand Doll.
Yes.
Single G's like the Susios. And Lady Gaga's the Monsters. And I was like, what is my thing going to be? And I thought of all these things, and nothing really stood out to me for years. I've been trying to do this for years because you need that when you're doing a brand. You need a movement. You need a name. And I just really, the past couple years of my life, I've been focusing on really trying to reach peace within my crazy head, and I want to really promote that, and that's something that I'm really trying to push with my music. I want people to learn to love themselves and accept themselves, because that's something we all struggle with.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I wanted to, at first I just wanted to make like a streetwear brand, have like dope lyrics and hustle and make money and stuff on my shirts, which is cool. I like that stuff too, but then I realized
you wanted to mean something more. Yeah,
my music is different. And so I decided I wanted to go in that direction. So my whole message with my Satori Mob clothing line is to reach enlightenment and get peace and just learn to love yourself and live.
No, I definitely agree with that. Now, I saw that you did a video with the OG, Eli.
Yes.
And
Eli.
Yeah, and so you're working with him right now?
Yes, he's dropping a new album.
From Grouch and Eli, yeah.
Yes, and then he invited me. He actually has 2 features on 2 of my albums. And so this is going to be my first feature on his album. So I'm really excited. I grew up listening to his music like crazy. And so did Encrypt. So we filmed the video this last weekend, and it was just so dope.
That's dope.
So easy to work with, and he's just such a humble guy, and he's just very, very inspirational to me.
Who I would love to see do a feature on your track?
Who?
Suga Free. Oh my God! Would that be dope?
That would be so dope.
Yes.
Check out my set. You're down.
You gotta check it out right there. Now, Suga Free. I know
Let's
that Nipsey's got a project coming out in 2 weeks. So, and I know you're a huge, Nipsey, YG fan. If you had to pick Nipsey or YG,
who are you talking to, me or
you, Suga Free?
If I had to pick,
yeah, Nipsey or YG. Who do you think is
that's hard?
It's very hard. I know.
That's
it's a
hard.
great question.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's.
He's like, hold on, you put me in the hot seat right there, CeCe.
Yeah, my ass burning. I can't answer that.
Well, listen, maybe you can answer this, because I would probably pick both as well.
Yeah,
but let's answer this. This is so crazy. Now, I'm a huge fan of DJ Quick. Everybody knows, I'm a huge DJ Quick fan. Love him. Now, DJ Quick referred to you as Batman, and he was Robin. How do you feel about that? Because I actually was like, Batman and Robin. He's like, no, see, he's Batman and I'm Robin. And I was like, okay, Quick,
I'm gonna tell you something. Me and my super wonderful manager, Ted, We
Yes.
talked about this the other day and we laughed about it. It's 2 Batmans. No Robin.
Really?
I'm trying not to be Superman.
Okay. Okay, so 2 Batmans, no
It's-
Robin.
it's
Even
2
though Quick
Batman.
referred to himself as the Robin, you were the Batman.
Nah, he's being a nice guy.
Yeah, he is. He's always riding with you.
Yeah, that's my dog, man.
Okay, so I have to ask you this most random question, and it's crazy, but why do you love Raven Simone so much? You post a lot about her on your IG.
Because Raven, when you think about it, you know, first of all, this is Disney,
Right.
okay? And the XXL interview she done when she said Sugar Free was her guilty pleasure. This told me that I'm the perfect outlet for a lot of artists. When they want to rebel, when they want to
feel like they want to break the chains.
yeah, they come to me. Free, just do what you do. I know what you want. That feel good. That feel good because I'm serious about what I'm saying and what I'm talking about, and they know it. You know, so I mean, I hear stories all the time. You know, about homies telling me all they do is just, you know, got to do is just put my CD in and just ride. And
It makes us feel a certain way. Believe it or not, it does when we play Sugar Free.
somebody got to do it. Somebody got to say it. Somebody got to talk about it. You know what I mean? I stand alone with what I'm doing, you know? And this is going to go on for you know, I mean, here it is, man. I find myself, I'm still doing this. This is, you know, it's other things that I do, you know, other than this. And me and Ted, we talk about it all the time. It's like, and homies that used to come to shows with us, and we wonder sometimes, man, whatever happened to? We burnt them out.
Dang, they just got tired.
Well, they
of
just got
traveling
tired
so much, right?
They just got tired. So I was telling Ted the other night, I'm like, man. So in their mind, maybe, you know, and we love them, but in their mind, maybe they didn't think it would go as long. Maybe
Right.
they thought it was a deadline, you know. Well, you know, this might last for a couple of years and then everybody gonna be cool. No. With my content, it's gonna go on
Yes.
until I'm an old ass man. I'll be 48 years old on the 17th of this month.
Oh man, happy early
So
birthday.
I'm gonna be thank you very much. So I'm gonna be half of 100 doing this. Why? Because of the content. Because it's true.
And it's still relevant to this day. Everything you
Damn
say
right.
is still
Damn
relevant. 100%.
Damn right. Most men don't know how to open up their mouth and say what they feel. It's easier to put in the Sugar Free CD. I will be here.
Yeah.
The studio is in Big Bear, on the lake.
I love
It's
that.
snowing right now. It's snowing right now.
Are you? So you're
snowing
saying you're
right now.
inviting us to go into the studio and
Come
chill
up to
on
the
the
house.
lake? We got it on camera.
Shannon,
You know?
Shannon.
Yeah. Are we there?
Shannon, can we
there?
do this?
Okay.
Can we do it, Shay? We can do
Can we
it.
do it, Shay? Okay. Yeah.
That's
See?
my assistant.
Oh, well,
Shannon.
you know what they say? Behind every powerful man is a powerful woman.
Yes,
There
yes.
it is. Yeah.
She's great. She's beautiful. Yeah.
So let me.
I
let
mean
me
that,
say this.
y'all.
No, I'm down. I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
On the water. It's cool.
I'm gonna call you guys up. Ted.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Don't be like,
Hey, hey, come on up.
hold on,
Hey, I'm a
see.
good chef
Then
now.
they're not gonna know me anymore when I call.
I'm serious.
Yeah, family.
Being on stage in your hometown, like on Sunday, you about to be, well, you are this hometown hero, but on Sunday, the hometown hero comes out, you're in Pomona. How does it always feel to be killing it in your own backyard? It's cool when you go and travel.
It's a dream.
It's cool,
It's
but
a
when
dream
you're in your
come true.
backyard.
It's a dream come true. It's a dream come true. You know, I would. I used to dress up and sit at my mother's kitchen table and look out at Orange Grove Boulevard, and she would just be like, "Boy, what are you doing?" I mean, 3-piece, and would sit there and just look out the window. Son, what are you doing? You'll see. And she couldn't believe it. They never seen it coming. My sister, pops, nobody. They never seen this coming. And you know, it's still going. I'm happy.
When you're with family and you're at the family parties, do they try to get you to perform? I'm just asking. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
if you was my cousin, I'd be like, please perform right now.
All the time. All the time.
Right?
We all got that drunk cousin like, nigga, give me one.
How come you ain't throw me on your
Man,
track
bust
yet?
one
You
for me.
know I'm
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You get that too, girl?
Oh yeah.
All the time. All the time.
I don't ask you guys to come type up papers at the family
Yeah.
parties. Don't ask me
Right.
to do my job.
Yeah. Man, you got them people around you. You need me.
I'm gonna keep it
Yeah.
straight. I'm gonna tell you because I'm family.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, you know, we was talking to Black Jesus last night.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yes.
I got a show with him coming up in Reno. I think like a few, right? Coming
Oh
up,
wow.
right?
Okay.
Yeah, dude is doing like some real good stuff. And you know, it made me laugh, man. I told Black Jesus, I said, man, if you sneeze, what am I supposed to say? We just start busting up on the telephone. Ted, I think he wrote that down. I need my money.
That's
you know
right,
what I mean?
yes.
You know, so I mean, you know, the comedy thing. I didn't realize, you know, how what I did was because I used to write in red ink and make little raindrops like red, right?
Right.
Because I was so bitter after my baby mama took my son, right? But then I learned to kind of water it down a little bit with jokes, because I don't want my mother thinking I'm like that. She didn't raise me like that.
Right.
And my grandmother and my aunts, you know, they all good women. They all good people. You know what I mean? And Oprah had a dynamite speech the other day.
Yes, she did. Yes, she
Right?
did. Shout out to Oprah.
So, you know, whose king hat is that?
That's yours.
I thought it was mine.
That's yours.
I thought that
That's
was
yours.
mine. I thought I left
Hold
that
up.
here.
That's yours.
I thought I left that. Let me see this.
That's yours right there. There we go.
He's the pimp
There we go.
of the year. No, you
That's
know what?
yours right there. You the king, man. Come on.
You know what? You know. Seriously though, I'm not gonna change a damn thing. You know?
We love you just the way you are.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's what I've seen you on stage. You've done a lot of KDAY concerts, and our listeners go crazy for you. And every time I sit back, I say the same damn thing every time I see you on stage. I said, man, the West Coast love him. He could do anything. You could do whatever, and they will love you. You will forever have a pass for the West Coast.
You know, it's a trip.
It doesn't matter what you do. They will just love you.
I appreciate that too. It's a trip. You know, when I was in there with Quick, first of all, you know, I'm like, you know, dang, man, I used to, you know, do dirt with his music in the background. You know, riding, you know, go.
Just pulling a
get it
holly.
in. Go
That's
get
what
it
we call
in.
it. Let me go pull a holly. Uh-huh.
Yeah, right, to go get it in, right. And now here, this dude is my friend. You know, that's deep. You know, and that's why I was telling you, like, don't stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, being a female in this game, you know what I mean? We got the rages,
It's really important
Especially
as
on
a
the
female in
West Coast,
hip hop,
man.
and from hearing it from him, like, don't
keep
stop.
it clean, man.
Be
Yeah.
consistent. That's
Hell
all it
yeah.
is really just being
Yeah.
consistent in this business.
Yeah.
It is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
Dude, Sugar Free sitting here giving you advice is so surreal.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's real. That's real. You know, I mean, and be aware of the Harvey Weinsteins in the game.
That's right. Preach.
I don't even know who that is.
Okay, you know who they are, right?
No.
And see,
We'll put you on game on this Harvey
and
Weinstein. You
that's-
don't want to know who he is.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You don't want to know who he is.
Yeah, it's part of the Oprah speech, but
I think.
but on some real, but on some real, you know these. I ain't gonna name no other names. You know, but you know, coming from a pimp's perspective though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude could have had all them women.
Mm-hmm.
But chose to go about it in a negative, nasty way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So on this Resurrection record, I'm on his ass.
Damn, I want to hear this.
Man, I'm finna get him.
Please.
I'm finna get him good. Dr. Dre told me a long time ago. Matter of fact, this was 92. We sat up there and I watched them record the Chronic record with Black Tone.
Mm-hmm.
Black Tone and Suge was like this.
Right.
I sat on the floor like this. Let me see. The floor was harder than this. In Galaxy Tower, right over there, Cahuenga, right? And I didn't say a word. I was happy to be there. I would sit on the floor in the corner. I watched them record the whole Chronic record.
Damn.
I sat there and didn't say nothing. When a seat was open, that's when I sat down. And I watched them. I caught Dre one day, a good 2 minutes, just me and him. I said, man, what would you recommend? He said, what you do? You produce, you rap? I said, I rap. He said, stay current. Talk about current affairs. And I kept that with me. And I think what's going on in Hollywood is like one of the most current things that need to be talked about, and Suga Free is on it.
Yes.
I'm on it.
Definitely.
Yeah, real talk.
That right there is just gold. You just threw us a jam. You know what I mean? And that, I'm forever thankful. I'm ready to see a Suga Free movie. I'll be honest with you. I'm ready to see a Suga Free movie. I really am.
The Black Jack Tripper.
I really am.
Snoopy.
Here's the thing. You've got so much content to talk about. You've been through so much. It's been like this in this industry.
Yep.
And I know you got stories.
I got stories. Man.
I'm ready to see that. Is that happening, or give me a little something.
Ted,
let me know. Ted's
tell
looking at
CeCe
me.
what's up.
Like, I don't know if I should be saying this, but I want to see it.
We got a few things in the mix, CeCe.
Go ahead.
Yeah, in 2018 we got a lot of things going on. The Resurrection is coming out, but we also got a few movies that we're going to be doing with Suga Free.
Yes, I cannot wait.
So be on the lookout. 2018, we about to hit them real hard.
Yeah, and for all the information on that, just go ahead and make sure you guys follow him on his Instagram, official Suga Free, the pimp baby, and of course Reverie at Reverie Love. Now you guys are going to be killing it on stage this Sunday.
In a real way. Hey, how do you spell that?
Reverie.
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 Wow,
I love it.
that's tight,
It
man.
means daydream. That's what it.
Really?
Yeah. It's just
Well, and what language?
Yeah,
It's English, but it was derived from a French word. And it was funny because the first time I ever went to Paris, they were interviewing me, and then they're like, "Oh, so why did you choose a French name for your name?" I was like, "My name is French." And they're like, "You stupid American."
Yeah, hey, that's tight though, man.
But that's how I felt.
That's tight. That's tight.
Thank you so much. Before you guys leave, I do want to ask you a quick question separately, and you guys can answer separately. For Suga Free, KDAY has been here for a long time. We're the first hip hop station in the world, not on the West Coast, in the world. And we hold that up with such an honor.
Rush Parr.
Exactly. Tell me what KDAY means to you as an artist, as Suga Free from the city of Pomona. Tell me about this station and this legacy.
Every breath in my body. I owe I can't go to a gas station or to a grocery store without somebody wanting a picture or an autograph. And when you go way back to KDAY, man, I remember that when we moved from Compton to Pomona, I would cry because all we had was Kiss FM. Mm-hmm. And every weekend we would go back to Compton to visit my grandmother. And I would bring my radio and sit in the back room of my grandmother's house the whole weekend. And I would record everything I heard on KDAY. And I'd take it back to my homies in Pomona. I'd be like, dog, listen to this, And I would put them up on like White Horse, doop 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 doop. I'm like, y'all heard this? Like, nah, man, KDAY, right? You know what I mean? So this is my life. This is my life. Without this, I'd probably be dead or in prison. Real talk. This feeds my kids and everything. This means everything to me. This is why I haven't really gone off the deep end, when I could have. And I chose to keep it real with the music. I live close to Barstow, so I don't even get these radio stations. I take my kids to school and I come home and I study and I research music every day.
That's what it is, man. I appreciate the kind words. Rev, from you, like the standpoint as an up-and-coming artist that loves hip-hop, and you're just so authentic in your delivery. And, I know from your sound that you love our sound.
I do.
How important is KDAY to the West Coast, to the city of Los Angeles, to artists as such as yourself?
It's everything, man. Every time I bump KDAY, I just get to hear what I grew up listening to, and it just brings back all the bittersweet memories and just makes me feel good about what I'm doing, like to hear the people that I grew up with that I grew up with, that I grew up listening to, still on the radio. People are still trying to listen to their music, like, enough so that there is a station dedicated to it. It just gives me inspiration, because that's what I want to be one day. You know, I want to be a legend. I want to be making music that's classic and that's never gonna die. Just hip hop that will be appreciated forever. And to be honest with you, this is the only station that I listen to.
That's right, girl.
I don't
In a
really-
real way, for sure.
Yeah, I don't really
Yeah.
listen to the radio. Like, I just use like Spotify and stuff. But if I do listen to it, it's KDAY.
Oh man, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you being
Hey,
here.
CeCe,
Yes.
I just want to tell her Russ Parr was one of the original DJs of KDAY.
Dope.
Yeah, all right.
Russ Park,
Put her history.
Greg Mack. Yeah, I gotta shout out Julio G,
Greg Mack,
Tony
yes.
G.
Julio G,
You
Tony
know,
G,
the Mix
yeah.
Masters, DJ Kevy Kev, like everybody just holding it down. So, you know, this station, there's a lot of legends that come from the station, you know, so the fact that I'm even here, I love this station. This is my dream station. Like, I'm living my dream come true. And the fact that I get to interview, you know, authentic artists, because I'm all about the authenticity of hip hop. And the fact
real
that,
way, yeah.
with you guys, it just solidifies the deal for me. So thank you guys so much for
Hey,
being
CeCe,
here.
one thing I want to say, the Pomona City movement,
Yes.
all love, and I need me one of them jackets.
Oh man, you gotta shout out to we gotta shout out to Percy, RMM.
Yeah.
RMM approved right there. Shout out to Percy.
Big P, what's happening, man?